Hello and welcome everybody to the countdown to TLN
Hello.
11. Hello. How's it going?
Hello. It's
What's going
TL11.
It's
till
TL11.
it's
We're
till
working
11.
it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm glad y'all
11.
said it because I don't know how to say that.
Me neither.
It's a tongue
We're
twister.
working it. It's a work in progress, working title. But what's up, everybody? Hi,
Good morning,
Ruel.
good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be.
Hello.
Hi, friends. It's
Hello.
been a while. It's been a minute.
You know,
It feels like it's been a while. Yeah.
it's
September
only
was
been a
weird
month, but hasn't it
Yeah.
also been years when you think
Yeah.
about it?
It feels
It's
like
forever.
it. It's
How's everyone
been-
doing? We got a hype train going, Ruel, already.
I know.
Already.
Hype
Thank you,
train. First
friends.
hype
Level
train of
one
the
and
day.
counting.
Thank you, everybody.
Love
What's
it.
up?
And I see Dutch Yoda and AB True
yeah.
with Pure Bits. So Benny the Bit Spare comes out of hibernation.
Hell yeah.
Hello, friends. I am back. Thank you for your support.
Give me your bits so that I may eat.
Yes.
Eat them.
Thank you, friends, for the hype
What,
train. We will get the
what
hype
is your
train rolling.
shirt, friend?
Oh, yeah. So here's the hype train. There it is. It's rolling. Thanks for asking. This is Master Goblin Games.
Yes.
I got to meet Ryan and their team. Actually, Bonzinator, one of our newest members of TLN. Bonz works for Master Goblins doing their socials, I believe. Master Goblins Games is a board game store that has two locations right now in San Francisco and I think in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. But I got to meet them Friday night at Gen Con. And it was just, I just sort of put out a call. Hey, I'm looking to eat some dinner. Anyone got plans? And Bond said, hey, hit me up. We're going to go have dinner. And I had a really nice time with Ryan and their crew. So shout out to them.
Awesome.
They hooked me up with a shirt and some pins. I was like, I got to show some love.
You gotta love it.
That's a good shirt. That's a good little
Thanks.
character.
Swag. I
out
love
there.
the swag. Whoa, not
I
a
am
shirt with
Master
1,000
Goblin.
biddies.
Oh!
Whoa, what? Anonymous shirt. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Anonymous. You are so generous. Thank you, my friend. I am Benny the Bit Spare. We
so
love
mysterious.
TLN. So mysterious on Anonymous. Anonymous. Bye-bye.
Show your face, Anonymous. You bits giver, you.
Thank you for the bits, Anonymous. Nick, Mike, we were just talking off camera. It's been a crazy month. It's been
a nuts
busy.
month. Yeah.
It's
TLN's kind of early this month because the last weekend, there's still like almost an entire week of September left.
Yes.
But the last weekend is
Goes
now,
into
which is
October.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like almost a month and a half because October's also a long month. It's gonna be weird, yeah. But
I'm already pre-excited for the next TLN because that's going to be our fall spooktacular.
Yeah.
TLN gets ever so spooky. We're all going to be in costume. We're going to do a costume parade. I think a board game costume parade is only appropriate.
Well, a lot of people are saying we should dress up as a character from whatever game you're playing. So if you're playing,
pretty clever.
And I was like, that's because Girls Game Shelf used to do like board game cosplay, and I loved the board game. I thought it was such a cool idea that I really hope we should actually just start it again because I love the idea of board game cosplay. I think it's so cool to be like, I'm this card right here. I think it's such a funny idea.
I always think of Mike, the Bezier game. Was it?
Yes.
Oh, Silver?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Bezier game still owes Mike money.
Perfect.
I know.
Still owes Mike money from that one. He doesn't even have to dress
Same.
up.
Good.
I mean, that was at the last Gen Con we were at, so it was 2019.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Gen Con or PAX.
Yeah. Anyway. No, it was Gen Con, yeah.
And they had like little Bezier tattoos, a little wolf and stuff.
Yeah.
And so on the cover, that dude even has like a little band tattoo. So I was able to stand in front of a giant version, and I looked identical to that dude.
Seriously, that was like,
great.
Your long lost twin.
Y'all
I see Kestrel in the comments. I want to shout out Kestrel. I got to meet Kestrel.
I know. I'm very jealous.
Very jealous.
So cool. So cool.
Jealous.
Yeah, but hey, that's we can talk about that a little later in the show. We want to welcome everybody again to TLN 11. If you're here for the first time, this is the Tabletop Live Network. We do a monthly live stream that is 24 hours straight, featuring a bunch of amazing streamers and. Gosh, I still can't believe it's been almost a year, you guys. It's
next November will be the 13th show. That'll be the year anniversary, which is I was thinking the other day. I'm like, I can't believe it's been almost a year we've been doing this.
I know.
And it sort of started on a whim and it's organically grown from there. That's what's always fun about it. It's just like we're like, I want to do this thing, then we're like, I'll do that again. That was kind of fun. And
it's also kind of crazy that like we went, the first TLN was 12 hours. It was only 6 streamers.
Right.
And then the next one we moved to 18 hours.
Yep.
Because we were like, let's not try and do the overnight thing yet. Let's go. I think we did it was like 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m. was some weird time.
Yeah.
Because we're like, let's not try and breach that thing. And then the next one after that, we're like, screw it, let's just go 24 hours. So like,
never looked back.
I know, I love it. It just this totally like blew up so quickly, and it's been a lot of fun. I do want to remind everyone, hey, stay hydrated. We got 24 hours straight, folks. Stay hydrated. Get your stream snacks going on. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So take care of yourself.
Right.
You need to take a break, that's fine. Eat those stream snacks. Let us know.
Get some Topo Chico, Yeah.
Topo Chico es muy delicioso. I'm actually sort of panicking. I'm panicking right now. I have one bottle left. So I'm saving it right now. I've got agua right now, but I need to go to the store.
Well, I was going to ask, how's it going on the Topo Chico front? I'm not going to lie to you. An hour ago, I was just like, I'm thirsty, and only one thing will satisfy. And I went to Target for some Topo Chico, and they were sold out.
What?
It's muy delicioso, and therefore
everyone knows.
Oh my gosh, it is the greatest drink on the face of the earth, friends. And
I tried.
I love the fact that I never had it.
I love it. Oh, you got? Oh my gosh, Nick,
I've never had it.
I was gonna get two, so Nick could try it today. So I think maybe by next month we will have to make sure that by the pre-show we all have a Topo Chico. We can try it together.
By a store.
Yes, absolutely. See if I
can pick up some Topo Chico. Yeah,
absolutely. And one thing. I also, we were talking off screen before we went live. We're talking about two baseball teams that we both enjoy.
I know.
LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's coming down to it. We're going to watch at least one game together when the Dodgers and Giants eventually.
Inevitably.
It's going to happen. Yeah. It's going to happen. And it's going to be both the best thing and the worst thing at the same time. And
it's gonna be rough.
I'm going to bring Topo Chico for sure. I will bring plenty of Topo Chico for that.
It's the only way we'll make it through.
I mean, in all likelihood, everything's still projected that they're going to have to play 163rd game to even determine who wins. So maybe that's the game to watch.
God, how crazy would that game be? Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my gosh. Gator Dave brings up a funny point. Gator Dave says, will this rivalry destroy TLN from this?
It might.
It might. This may be the final TLN place. We shall see.
Man, the good thing is that TLN started in the offseason, and the Dodgers had their day, as they should have done. They've been so good for so long. And then the Giants
had their day.
I've written them off. Everyone knows I'm a very angry Giant fan. I just don't trust them. I hate them most days. If they give up one run, I say I'm done with you. Then they score runs and I'm back on. And it's very back and forth. And so I had already written the Giants off for the season. So I figured TLN's going to be no problem. But then they went and now they're good. And now I'm very conflicted because now they've had the best record in baseball for most of the year. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that's happened.
Yeah,
that's not right. I mean, it's all going to fall apart. It's all going to fall apart.
You know what? I don't know. They've proven throughout the entire season that they are a rock solid team, and no one predicted it. I think I'm taking off my Dodgers hat right now. I'm putting on just my baseball fan hat. I think it's amazing when teams like that just come out of nowhere. It's so cool. Putting my Dodgers hat back on, it's like I hate it
the Giants.
100%.
It was nice while it lasted, but now it needs to end. And I really do want, even though it'll end up with one of us or two of us depressed and sad, if they meet in the playoffs, that'll be the first time that's happened, because it's very difficult for two teams in the same division. It's meant to not be that way. I think it would be so good for baseball, because it's like, okay, these are legitimately the two best teams. This is effectively the World Series right now. I think it would be so good for sports. And even if it meant that we lost or something, I'd be like, that was what should have happened, because that's fun. So
I agree. I agree to some extent. I don't want to lose that series as a Dodger fan. It would.
Oh, absolutely fair. I don't want to face the Dodgers in the postseason if I can help it. I want y'all to go to the wild card game and lose hilariously. Yeah. And then we can play like the Braves. I'll play the Braves.
Right. Yeah.
It's like literally
just roll
on the top of their division, and they're 19 games back from us. And it's just like, I'll play the Braves.
Yeah.
And it's another sports. Yes, so very wrong about games. Yeah, we will get back to board games in just a second.
So we had to talk about it
at some point. But
we had to acknowledge the tension.
there is a ton of tension, folks. And, whoever wins, okay, the Dodgers, Giants, if they do face each other, and whoever wins that, honestly, that's the World Series right there. What happens in the official World Series, at that point, it doesn't matter. It's,
Well, it was like back in the 2000s in the NBA where the Western Conference was so much stronger than the Eastern Conference. Where it was like whatever the Western Conference final was, that was the finals. Because then they went and played like the Nets, and you're like, whatever.
Exactly. That's when the Lakers ruled the NBA, which is also
that's when the Lakers cheated their way to a couple. Let's talk about that. We're from Sacramento. We're from Sacramento. We're still salty about it.
I would be salty too, but you know what? It was.
I'm not salty at the Lakers. I'm salty at other powers that were.
I'm also salty at the Lakers. They knew what was happening. They didn't care.
Shaq.
Sacramento Kings.
Greatest team ever. Let's go on to board games, and I sneak in that little comment.
Greatest team ever. Dutch Yoda makes a good point though. So baseball is turn-based, so technically it's a giant board game.
Well done. Thank you, Dutch Yoda, for bringing that up. Speaking of Dutch Yoda, that's one of our newest members of TLN.
Yay! We have 5 new members.
Yes, plenty of new members. We're so excited. And Rado's in the house too. Where I just saw Rado's chat comment. He said, "What if I stumble across a sports channel? What is this, folks? Is this ESPN 5 or 6 or 7 or 8?"
Malta's doing it. How are they in baseball? Would
we make the top 10 of ESPN channels? I don't know.
I feel like Malta's great at like badminton,
Yeah, right. Badminton. Let's talk about TLN a little bit. Nick is frozen on my.
Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Can you?
Yeah, you're like
audio's good, video's frozen, but we can still talk.
But the audio's good. But let's talk board games. Let's talk TLN. Who's playing what and such, and then we'll talk a little bit about. James has asked favorite Gen Con game or announcement. I'm gonna defer to Ruel when we get to that point because you are you and many other TLN members actually were our folks on the inside, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really nice too. Yeah, we were your proxies for the weekend.
I had many channels to be like, how's it going? And if you're having fun, what's the games you saw?
What's it like?
We were living vicariously through y'all.
Y'all were, yes. And let's bring up since we're talking about TLN, that's what we're here for. Again, this is a 24-hour stream, folks. We've got 12 channels. We're gonna throw them up right here on the website. Look at that. Yes. Wow.
Bam.
What a schedule.
What a schedule.
Basically, folks, while you're seeing this, go follow all these channels right now.
Yes, please do. All those are hyperlinks right there, so you can literally just click on them and
follow. But I'll go ahead, bro. Sorry.
At the 11 a.m. countdown show, we do this now before every event. We're just sort of, get the hype train rolling, just hang out, welcome everyone back. And, it's always a nice way to reconnect with everyone through the countdown show and get things warmed up.
Absolutely.
And then after the hour, we go to Paula Deming and Matthew Jude. This game gets dicey.
Absolutely.
What are they playing again? I know they have a sponsorship.
They're playing a game called
Scandalo, which is this big political dynamite thing sponsored by Megacorping Games. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that game is, but it's got very evocative art, so I'm into it. So
it's on Kickstarter now, right? It's a Kickstarter.
I think so. Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah. So they're going to start us off. That's at Paula Deming. And that's This Game Gets Dicey. Blending of the brands. Very clever, very clever.
Gotta love it.
Love it.
After that, we're going to go to DFoob and Colorfly at Twitch.
That's right. It's your role.
They're playing some super skill pinball 4K, which I want to play badly. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So I think it's so cool. Kind of rolling right where the ball kind of drops down. It seems very like a good representation of pinball is what I've heard. Like it actually does kind of do well at that. So we're doing that.
Were either of you guys play pinball in real life? Were you like I'm a big
I love pinball.
Fan. I love pinball. I
love it.
I never have the opportunity to play pinball, but I do enjoy pinball a lot. But I wouldn't say I'm like a connoisseur by any means.
I think it's fun. I think I'm okay at it. And then, but it's very hit and miss. I'll pull off a great shot and then just like whiff immediately after. But I think I think they're all so insanely clever. Of course, now they mix like more technology and screens and things. And like, I just think they're so
this is brilliant.
Just infinitely cool.
I love them too. I think of them as like the ultimate like dexterity game, right? Like, I mean, it just it's that's all it is. You're flipping those flippers. Trying to get
it's a nice mix of like there's some skill and a lot of random and luck and stuff, but like you can actually occasionally like, or if you're good at pinball, often like do stuff purposely. So it's a cool mix.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say
Do you remember? It was like an old PC game. It was like a pinball game on
like
PC
space.
that everyone played, and you'd get good enough score, and the bumpers would change color, and it was always just like what color could you get to. Oh man, I played that for hours.
What was that called?
I don't know.
I know everyone had it. It was one thing that came on all the old computers. Is something it was space themed. It was super fun.
Yeah,
I got very good at that. I'm from the pinball wizard generation. That's what's up.
Right, Mom writes. Yeah,
pinball wizard.
Wizard.
It was bundled with the Windows pack. Yeah. I'm sure you could get that.
Everyone remembers that game. Oof.
Yeah, nice.
That thing.
There's probably way better pinball games out there now, but man, that would bring it back.
Yeah,
we should play.
I'm really excited. I haven't tried the Super Skill roller ride either, so
I know
that
I want
one I'm
to.
looking forward to. It looks really good.
And then after it's your roll is you, Ruel.
Yeah, what are you doing, Ruel?
I am playing
behind you.
I am super stoked to be playing Artisans of the Splendid Veil. So this is like a game by Nikki Valens, and they have created this amazing world, and we are artisans in this world, and we're going out to craft items, but we have to go on adventures to get the resources to craft these items. So it's not necessarily, stabby. It's more like, hey, I need to, get these resources to make these cool items. And Michelle and I, we picked our characters last night. I was so stoked because the book's in the other room, but my character has glasses, and I don't see that very often in these fantasy games.
That's because glasses are for nerds, Ruel.
Right. And glasses. And he has a prosthetic arm. So, he doesn't have two arms. He has a prosthetic arm, which is sort of like magical too. And oh my gosh, we are so excited about this. It's like choose your own adventure, but sort of like with Gloomhaven as well.
Yeah. So, and this is on Kickstarter right now? Right?
It is on Kickstarter. They're fully funded. They've raised over like 100,000 already.
Of course they have,
So we are super stoked.
I'm stoked. Cool. I'm super excited for that project because to put representation so front and center, and it's a storytelling game, like you're exploring stories and stuff. So to put people at the center of a story that do not get represented, especially in the fantasy world, and like I guess I get it, but or I get how it's been, but how has there's not been people with glasses who are not they're always old wizards.
Well, as Hornus just said, it's
person who's I can't see.
It's like Hornus just said, I feel like the only glasses wearing character back then was Professor Plum, who was the sex appeal of that game, to be fair. But it's right? It's it's especially glasses, everyone half people wear glasses. It's
little things like that. And of course, Artisans is doing so much more than that. But